Every year, a handful of people experiencing homelessness in Yakima County die of exposure. And tonight, with an expected low of -8 degrees, Cap KV's Emily Goodell tells us homeless outreach teams are asking for your help to keep people safe.
It's the coldest night of the year so far in Yakima County. An inconvenience for most, but for others, it's dangerous.
People can get hypothermic temperatures as high as 40, 50 degrees, especially if they get wet or are ill prepared for the elements that they're in. When we get temperatures like this, of course, it can be more drastic, simply because it doesn't take quite as long for the body temperature to drop.
That's how a man living in the lower Yakima Valley without shelter lost his life last month.
We usually have, probably 2 to 3, maybe 4 deaths a year, secondary exposure.
That's why Camp Hope Director Mike Kay says outreach efforts are so important.
We've heard of houses burning down, that abandoned houses, that people are trying to stay warm, and that's my biggest fear, that they're going to hurt themselves, hurt others, whatever, thinking they have no other options when they do have options.
In Yakima, there's the Union Gospel Mission on North 1st Street, and across from the Arboretum, Camp Hope, which can fit up to 250 people.
I just spoke with my case manager. We have 2 men's beds available, and then we have, I think 7 young ladies' beds available as well.
Plus, the Rod's House Young Adult Extreme Winter Weather Shelter at the Days Inn, which has helped 42 young people since it opened November 1st and now has extended hours.
Right now, a young person can check in at 4 p.m. at the Days Inn, and they don't have to check out until 10 a.m. the next morning. At that point, we are able to offer them bus tickets to get to our day resource center on Natchez, where we will have a warming station.
There's Noah's Ark in Wapato and an emergency shelter set up in Toppenish.
It was built for 60. We're sleeping 66. So we're going to get creative in the day room, where we're going to bring down some additional mattresses, sleeping bags, blankets, all that kind of stuff, that somebody will have a warm place to go.
You can help by donating cold weather gear, food, and
Blankets, more blankets.
But if nothing else, be an extra lookout for the outreach teams.
If I'm a passenger in a car or I'm a driver and I see someone who appears to be homeless, what should I do?
So we want you to call our phone number, the 509-424-1228. Just tell them what you saw, where you're at, what you saw, so on. And we'll go out and contact them.
Even if they won't go to a shelter, they can warm up in the car and have some hot soup. In Yakima County, Emily Goodell, Cap KVU, Local News.